Hello, I'm Silver Dave, and welcome to Local Silver Mint. In this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about why fractional silver is important in your stack. Some of you may know that we at Local Silver Mint have been very focused on making fractional silver products, 1/10 ounce silver bars, for example, for barters and trades. And the reason why that is so important to me is because during a financial calamity or an economic meltdown, not to say that that's going to happen, but if it did happen, you want to be able to use your silver to be able to buy goods and services. If your plan is to sell your silver for dollars during the financial meltdown, well, I'm a little bit concerned that that may not be the wisest plan. So getting silver that you can use, that you can trade for goods and services is very important. Now, if you have 10 ounce bars and 1 ounce rounds, that's really great. However, in my prediction, the things that you're gonna need the most will be basic essential items, like a dozen eggs or a chicken. And if you intend to pay for those items with a 10 ounce bar or a 1 ounce round, it's likely that you are going to overpay severely. Most are not likely to have silver change to give you. And even if they did, they probably wouldn't offer it up, because why would they? You want the dozen eggs, they have a silver ounce, you're happy to take an ounce of silver for a dozen eggs. Now, some people have said, well, that's okay, Dave, I'll just buy 5 dozen eggs. Well, once again, my prediction is that if there is a financial calamity, like there is very regularly throughout history, most people will not have giant stacks of eggs to sell you. There'll be very limited availability for those types of things. That you might find your neighbor down the street might have one old chicken that he's willing to sell you. He might have almost a dozen eggs. And so having the right amount of divisibility for your barters and trades is very important. And if you have the divisibility, the negotiation for barters and trades is in your favor. If you don't have the divisibility, then the negotiation is out of your favor. If you go to Mexico with $100 bills and you want to buy chiclets from the little kids who sell chiclets for $1, and you have a $100 bill, how much do you think you're going to pay for a chiclet? I have a guess. It's probably going to be $100. So when people look at fractional silver, they'll often look at the fact that fractional silver has a higher premium than 1 ounce, 10 ounce, and 100 ounce bullion bars, for example. And that's, for one thing, that is because more quantity of pieces are made. So when you have 10 pieces made, 10 little bars, each with letters and information stamped in them, versus 1, the production cost of those 10 pieces is higher. So you'll pay a higher premium to get that. However, it's my prediction that you'll pay a little more to get the fractional silver, but you'll save a lot more later when you go to use it. The old saying, pay me now or pay me later, but later costs more. So I highly recommend, if you are a silver stacker, I highly recommend that you have some fractional silver, some little pieces for barters and trades. It's great to have 10 ounce bars and 1 ounce rounds, and I highly recommend you have that too. But it's also very important to not forget about the little pieces. Even just 10 ounces, 10 bags of our 1/10 ounce silver, which come 10 bars in a bag, that's 100 pieces of silver for around $400. That gives you 100 barters or trades, 100 exchanges, and it helps you be prepared for whatever is coming. And in the event that you do have to barter for food and supplies, well, you will have the advantage. And so I highly recommend fractional silver for barters and trades. It costs a little more now, but it'll save you a lot later. And if you're trying to figure out where to get fractional silver, it so happens that we make the fractional silver that offers the best value in America. And that's not me just exaggerating. Our fractional silver that we make and sell is less expensive per piece, per ounce, than any other option in America. And you can even find it for sale at all of the top bullion sellers, such as JM Bullion, SD Bullion, Money Metals, BGASC, Silver.com, and many more. After this video, please feel free to check in the comments, in the information section, where we'll have the links to buy these items available for you. I highly recommend that you have fractional silver. It's not just about buying the cheapest per ounce silver you can get. It's about getting the right silver that's going to serve you the best. And so that's my spiel on why fractional silver is so very important. So also, just so that you can get a little clarification, you might notice we had prior been known as Heavy Metal Construction was our mint, and our store was known as Local Silver Mint, but we have merged the two together and we've rebranded all of our products as Local Silver Mint brand name. However, you may still find some of the Heavy Metal Construction brand 1/10 ounce on the online dealers, and they're just as good. They may just be slightly older models, but they're fantastic value, and they're wonderful for stacking, wonderful for prepping. And so you will see that in the comments below. I'm Silver Dave. This is Local Silver Mint. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.